All right, here we go. Big Daddy Shante at 12:28 park. So normally it takes me about an hour and a half to get home. It took me 3 hours today. I don't know. That Cajon Pass sucks, man. So Reggie, okay. So Reggie was telling me about the last thing. I was responding to the comments, right? They're like, oh, you can't stop at the Taco Bell things. Okay, so yeah, when you drive on that freeway, okay, Cajon Pass, there's nothing. There's nothing. It's not like you're predestined to go whatever, right? And then so, like the first time, okay, I pass the whole Cajon Pass, go on the 210 freeway, and you're driving, and so on your right side, you have these tall walls. You see some houses up there, but you have no idea what's coming up next. And you go on, and I'm going like this. I'm turning to rock like this, and then I'm like, oh, God, I gotta sleep or rest. And then it said this one, and it looked like the little shopping center areas. So I'm like, okay, pull off that one, and then there's a shopping center like straight this way, and on the right side there's like this lone in and out. Okay, whatever. So I'm in there, pull in the parking lot. Some lady's like standing outside her car. Some dude's in front of me. They're watching me, but I don't care. I just knocked out. And then so I woke up groggy, realizing traffic's gonna be worse. I'm like, gosh, I need to go get a shake or something. But it was bad. I didn't want that shake. But then yesterday, I'm driving back, and then it's not even construction or accident. I don't know why it had that traffic, but it was an extra hour again. And then when I'm going down there, I know there's the 24-hour fitness like on Sierra, I think. I forgot what it is. But then I know I see Glen Helen. I'm like, oh man, okay. Well, Glen Helen, there's nothing over there. But it's like, I don't want to be in like one of those areas where there's nobody, right? Because that's dangerous. And then so, next one, I forgot what it is, but then I saw the one was like a gas station. Okay, so that one was the one that had like a Del Taco. And it turns out that there's like a McDonald's and a Jack in the Box, and then so I was there. But today, so I had a ribeye with Kent, our boss, and I take advantage that there's only 3 more days I'm going to hang out with him, and then he's retired and I'm done for the year. So we went, had it, and as soon as we got back, we're supposed to work on stuff. I knocked out. He's talking, he's doing his summer school stuff, and all of a sudden I got to sit down, stretch my back. Next thing you know, I'm just laid out on the floor. He's all, you know what? I think you should go home. And so, I'm looking at the Reggie comments and I'm responding. It's like, okay, I'm going to make it all the way, right? So the good thing about today is like in the morning, okay? I knew I was going to eat this lunch, so I didn't eat the jar of food. I got a Diet Coke and a hash brown for the way over to work. That's not a big deal, right? Some type of breakfast. But then I ate the ribeye, drank water. And, there's a lot of carbs in it because we eat the bread and stuff too. But I figured, okay, I'm not going to eat later. So that means on the drive home, I'm not going to eat, pull over on the side and get something in extra calories, And so drove back. But gosh, 3 hours on the road. It was rough. And, I'm not hungry at all. But I realized, it's just eating whatever type of carbs just makes you tired, So I gotta work on that. But what I do know is I gotta work on this drive, So, even when they say, oh yeah, you should move to Fontana or Rancho Cucamonga, no, it's still about 40 minutes each way. And then if you have the Cajon Pass traffic, it's still going to be an hour. So driving to Rancho Cucamonga on these types of days it'd still be an hour and a half. And I'm like, no, thank you. That's, you know. So I'm looking.
Take the next right
I talked to my old real estate agent, the one that's helping me get that one house that I canceled escrow on. And then now it went up, like, that house went up $140,000. I'm like, oh my gosh. But it was a nice house. It was. But now, who knows if I get that lucky or whatever. I saw that house with the basketball court inside. I was thinking, gosh, if I only played basketball. But,
in 1,000
I don't know.
left onto East 64th Street.
I'm really beat. I need this weekend to happen. And I know, so I should go home, go to sleep. No, I'll probably go home, play that tournament, say I'm going to go to sleep. Like I was going to do that yesterday, right? But it turns out I'm playing. And so for the people that know how I play Rocket League, I'm not that good. I'm horrible. But it happened and I won a tournament before. So I get matched up with these two people, you know, like on the 3-on-3, and then I'm a really good team player. We ended up winning. But if you win the whole thing, depending on how many goals you score, you know, each game could be like certain whatever. So it took us about an hour and a half. I don't know what it is. And then so did that. And then, you know, I started looking at some of the students' grades and where the progress, made a few phone calls. Next thing you know, at 9 o'clock, it's like another tournament. And my new friends on there, the ones that are like my age, oh, let's play. It's like, oh, okay. Usually if you lose a match, your tournament's over in 15 minutes. But for some reason, me, the one dude, and this guy we picked up, we were scoring goals like crazy. Okay? So I won the tournament, the one earlier. But I played this other one. It looks like we're going to win this one too. Because, you know, one game we scored 20 goals. Right? That game was a long time. So next thing you know, like 2 hours later, it's like 10:45. I go, oh my God. You know, I can't believe I'm playing this game for so long. So we do it and we lose. And it's 11 o'clock. I felt the crappy feeling of defeat. And I'm like, I'm screwed. Because I got to sleep and wake up early in the morning. So that's where I'm at.
Continue straight.
Now, all that water left my body, which is good. I'm still drinking more. But, what is it? You know, everything's going pretty well. And then for the people that are keeping score, when I'm at school, we talk to the district office. So then I had to talk to one of my bosses, and then I talk to another one of my bosses and another boss, and then I talk to principal, right? So things are going really well. I have to make take a picture of me doing my technology. So I'm going to have to probably have my neighbor take a picture of me and looking at all the stuff. And then, so that'll be for like the brochure. And then, what else is there? Yeah, we have to do that whole speech on, not speech, but basically make the decision who's going to be here, who's going to go, that kind of whatever. I mean, it's going to be a sad day for some of the kids, but a lot of the kids, they already finished. So that feels pretty good. And what else is there? I think that's pretty much it. So who knows? Whatever. We'll see what happens. So so there's one thing that I learned that totally helps out on long drives. Okay? It's when you start thinking, if you just listen to the radio and just like relax, and yeah, you'll fall asleep. But then when I was thinking like how the school, what could benefit it, you know, maybe what we should look for in a teacher for next year, what if we look for a principal, administration, what we need, what the setups to go. And then all of a sudden, oh, okay, and then the drive went by pretty quickly. But then when I lose focus, oh, it's like the longest thing ever. But I think that's pretty much with everything. It's like you lose focus and then time will just stand still. But I don't know. Thank God it's over though. Oh, all right, there you go. Big Daddy Shin, day 12/28 in the books. So, yeah, it's all about, I mean, I always talk about the whole mental aspect on things, keeping mentally strong. But, you know, when you have to be alert, technically, you know, with your car and driving on the freeway, that's life or death situation. You don't want to fall asleep on, you know, on the wheel, even just like for 1 second, it could be disastrous. So that's why on these things, I'm working on being mentally strong so I could get through these things, okay? Because anybody could just go through the motions. I don't want to just go through the motions. I want to be mentally strong so I won't fall asleep on the freeway. I won't lose focus when I work. I won't, you know, go stray on my diet, right? It's about just keep telling yourself you're mentally strong and then being mentally strong. Some people, they'll just talk, and then they just like fall apart. You've seen me do that from occasion, time to time. I mean, what can we do? But then now it's like, I know I have to be strong because literally my survival depends on it, right? Driving home in 3 hours. Oh God, I can't believe that. But it's like, you know, when you have that long of a drive, you know, you can't afford to fall asleep on there. And then I don't want to always have to pull over for a side of the freeway. I mean, yeah, that's what they have rest areas for, but there aren't rest areas on the way back from the high desert to where I live. So anyways, just being mentally strong. So Big Daddy Shin, day 12/28. If I can exercise 1,228 days in a row, you can exercise 1,228 days in a row. If I could do it, you could do it. And I'm doing it. Mental strong prevention. That's good. Mentally strong prevention. Okay.